Welcome to this edition of High School Rewind as the East Leopards take to the road to take on their region rival, the Highland Rams. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here to bring you today's match. And we've got, well, it's a rivalry match. And that's about all you need to say whenever East plays Highland, regardless of the sport. These two teams met earlier this year. The East Leopards scored 2 goals in the first 5 minutes en route to a 5-1 victory over the Rams. But this is a different match, an opportunity for Highland to get a little bit of retribution. Let's start by introducing the East Leopards, however. They come in off of a disappointing 3-2 loss to the West Panthers earlier this week. And for East, late in the season, right now they are clinging on to a playoff berth. Points today would go a big way towards securing that, but still there's some other things that need to work out in order for all that to play. But East comes in, and Ryan Jiba has been an absolute stud, particularly in region play for the East Leopards. He had 2 goals in that first match against the Highland Rams. In net today will be Julio Nava, the starting keep. He has been good as of late. Like to shake off a little bit of rust in that West performance. He'll have a chance to do so here today against Highland. As we introduce the Highland Rams, been a tough year for the Rams. 0-11 coming in. They did notch a goal against East in that earlier match we mentioned, 5-1, and you wonder if that's able to get them a little bit of confidence coming in. Ethan Green had that goal in that first match, but really been tough to find offensive leaders for the Rams this year. Their midfield defense, they've got some players you got to watch out for. Christopher Little has had a nice year. Jack Thomas as well. They can both be very, very key for Highland on the pitch. They're going to have to be strong today against an East Leopard team that at times has put up a lot of goals. Can they do so today? It's the Rams and the Leopards, a region rivalry coming up next on High School Rewind. Underway here from Highland High School, the Rams in the all-white kits and East in their road reds. As Highland starting with the possession, this ball drifting back for a Ram throw-in. Swenson here to throw in for Highland, looking up the line. That ball headed up, just a bit in front of Sam Kerr. As East possessing here in the midfield with Skinlow. And now they'll drop it back with Cardenas. Pressure put on by May. Is this ball ahead? Touched back and now ahead to Jiba. Jiba plays to Vincent. Time and space for him. Jiba with a long left-footed strike. Jacob Vincent with the goal in just the first minute. From 30-plus yards out, it's 1-0 East. Unofficially, the first goal of the season for Jacob Vincent, coming in just the second minute. We mentioned that first match between these two. East had 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, really set the tone early, and doing so again here today in the return game to Highland as Hammond with it here near side. Ball played back with Cardenas. As Fletcher couldn't possess that as it skips out. Rodriguez able to track that ball down. Pressure from behind as he plays one ahead for Skinlow. Cleared away by Jacob Kerr as it comes near side with Hammond, who sends it right back up. Rodriguez tries to play it down for Molina. Nice play back with Rodriguez. Jiba, nice little step there. Over with Skinlow. Skinlow serving a real rocket that's able to be deflected away. It's Roybal able to make that save. Another shot that's high and off target and out. In play from Roybal. This a short kick in the air headed up by Skinlow. Jiba. That left foot is dynamic. Slowing it up. Rodriguez played one through. Not sure if that was for Skinlow or Molina, but it's the Rams that come away with it. There's hard contact there, and the foul called on Highland. The challenge from Jay Swenson. Put in play quickly, Fletcher far side. Nice little stutter from Fletcher. Centering for Jiba, just over the head of Ryan Jiba. As Ross with some time near line, plays the ball ahead. That ball out off of Highland. Cole Christensen was, that was Ray who was the closest man there for Highland. Again, that's Pressure coming up from Swenson. Is Highland able to possess with their back line? Here's Hammond. Skinlow in the middle. Ball ahead for Flores. That ball nearly went right to the chest of Jiba, but just curled away from him, and it's the Rams digging it out from their defensive end. Dylan Rodriguez retreating. He'll play back to Nava. The pressure being put on from Ray. Hammond. Looking up the line. That's over the head of Ross. Jiba has Flores with a run. And a nice play by Jacob Kerr to play it out for an East corner. The corner from Jiba. That ball escaping through the box. Molina able to settle it. Tries to center. Dylan Rodriguez, a wide open net for Rodriguez. Coming in the sixth, it's 2-0 Leopards. Dylan Rodriguez with the goal. He also scored in that first match against Highland. And able to get that ball off the service from Molina to make it 2-0 East. And that hot start that we mentioned for East against Highland has now occurred in both matches. Do the Rams have a response? As Rodriguez plays ahead with Skinlow. Nice job there by Sam Kerr to come and play it away momentarily from East as the Leopards able to regather the possession. Far side with Molina as he drops back with Cardenas. Receives again up the far line. Fletcher tried to play to the middle, but that ball went right to Christensen, who plays it out. A throw-in intended for Flores. Swenson able to step in front of it. Flores able to win it away. Fletcher plays back with Martinu. Drops it with Cardenas. Highland collapsing down on him. Tried to get it back up for Flores, but that ball beyond him. Out of play for a goal kick. Roybal plays it to Hoffman. It's Highland trying to work it up, but that ball taken away by East around the midfield. Cardenas coming near side with Hammond. Man on, Hammond able to get around it. As he has Vincent, now we'll drop back with Cardenas. Fletcher turning back inside. A nice challenge put on there by Hoffman, able to win that away as Swenson, boy, had some space but couldn't possess it as he loses it out of play. Rodriguez will drop back to Nava. And that ball played a little soft as me able to disrupt it, and Nava able to gather off the turf. Grass field here, and I think the only one in Region 6. Nice play by Nava to keep Highland off the board as Rodriguez will drop it back to his keep. That ball just responds a little bit differently on this grass than most teams in this region accustomed to. Fletcher. Vincent has Hammond near side. Comes with it, but that ball is going to be beyond Alex Hammond, out of play. Stoddard throwing in. Hammond able to head it out. Stoddard again on the throw. Skinlow able to head it down. Flores back with Hammond. Space. Jiba marked tightly by Ross. Trying to get around, plays the ball ahead. I thought it was for Flores. Jiba able to recover it as he tried to center it. Broken up by Kerr. As Highland still possessing here. Vincent over with Cardenas as Jacob receives it back and will play wide through the first 10 minutes here at Highland. 2-0, the advantage for East, looking for more. Skinlow heads it just over the crossbar and out of play. Roybal came out to try to play that ball in the air. Skinlow able to win it, but couldn't get it underneath the crossbar. That close from being 3-0. Fletcher. As that ball taken away, nice job defensively by Henderson. Is this ball out off of Highland? Cardenas to Hammond. Nice chip ahead for Jiba. Has Hammond to his left. Jiba now going to play back to Hammond. Hammond, service. And that ball broken up and cleared away by Kerr. And cleared down by Ray. Nice job by Highland. 2 touches, well, technically 3 to get it down to the other end where Nava will possess it. Look at this Highland Ram roster. A lot of freshmen getting playing time today, including those 2, Ray and Kerr. Is this ball down the other way? Flores able to skip over to Fletcher. Fletcher possessing in the box. And we've got a handball call, I believe. It is, so that goal will not count. Would have been the first goal of the year for Fletcher. The handball called by the center. Takes it off the scoreboard. It's still 2-0 here. Newberger and Edmundo Rodriguez coming on for the Leopards here. As Jacob tried to play that ball wide, broken up by Ray, who's done a nice job today in the first 13 minutes of this match for Highland. Now Vincent will come near side. Hammond trying to send a ball ahead. Went right to the chest of Ross. Hammond sticking with it. Skinlow has Edmundo trying to get a run for Rodriguez. Roybal coming out, that ball loose, and Roybal does a nice job to quickly recognize that and jump on it. Off the side of the foot. Is Ray able to send that ball ahead for Highland. Hammond able to turn it. Looking ahead for Jiba. Stoddard, they're marking him. Jiba trying to come inside. And that ball broken up again by Kerr. We mentioned the freshman, and Kerr has been solid defensively here in the early going for Highland. The young freshman, Jacob Kerr. His brother Sam Kerr as well on the pitch today for Highland. Rodriguez. Looking for a run from Newberger. This ball trying to be just dropped over that back line. Roybal able to call off the defense to handle it as he throws out near side with Ross. Ross looking up the field, intended for Ray, but broken up by Hammond. Vincent will drop it back. Cardenas. Newberger, nice one touch to Rodriguez. To the middle, Skinlow. Skinlow for Jiba. Jiba has Hammond to his left. Jiba through traffic, left-footed shot off the crossbar. Skinlow, a putback, and it's wide. Roybal plays it with his back line. He's putting the pressure on immediately. Try to switch it. This ball long and out of play. Hammond throwing in for Newberger. Possessing in the corner. Back with Rodriguez. Cardenas. Pressure put on by May, able to play it out wide with Fletcher. Looking ahead for Lopez. Hoffman, true defensively, this ball played out for a kick from the 6 for Highland. Jack Thomas has come on for Highland, as Middleton on for East. Middleton here called for the foul. Hoffman will take this kick from midfield for Highland. Headed out by Fletcher immediately. Lopez left that ball short of its intended target as East able to regather back near the box. Edmundo Rodriguez looking up the line for Lopez. That ball broken up by Ross. Couple of good challenges. Has Jackson Skinlow with the possession for East. Cardenas. Rodriguez, space in front of him, wide with Fletcher. Scout Fletcher to Jacob Vincent. Trying to touch it back to the middle for a potential one-timer from Skinlow, but that message wasn't received by both parties as Highland able to break it up, coming near side for Hammond. Step over, ahead for Newberger, has Vincent up the line. Jacob Vincent with it. A couple of runs here for East, centering, and Roybal able to handle that before Lopez could get a play. 2 early goals from East. Highland been improved defensively since then, despite the East's possession. Is this ball out off of the Leopards? Ross throwing in for Thomas. This ball rolling through, broken up by Edmundo before Henderson could come up for Highland, and it's the Rams running. Quick counter, Skinlow has Newberger and Lopez with him. Boy, marked tightly, and the foul there going to be called on Hoffman. Is this ball going to come back a little bit? Jacob Vincent chipping to the top of the box, headed out by Hoffman as Newberger tracking it down here for East. Max Newberger in the box, trying the shot just wide of the post. Kalani Mitchell coming on for the Leopards here. There's a foul there in the back on the challenge. Vincent touches down quickly. Cardenas near side with Rodriguez as Ray gives chase. Mitchell played to Middleton in the middle as Highland continues to try to put pressure on with their forwards. That ball, boy, nearly went right to Jack Thomas in the midfield as he comes back, is able to challenge and win it, but Skinlow able to win it back. Wolf and Jiba on for the Leopards. Javi Estrada coming on for Highland. Edmundo Rodriguez back ahead. Molina trying for service for Newberger. That ball in the air and then sent out of the box by Stoddard, though East able to bring it down. Jiba to Vincent, marked by Thomas. Newberger able to chip around Estrada. Backside, and that ball deflected and not kept in play. It'll be an East corner. Ryan Jiba from the corner. That ball cleared out of the box by Highland. Lopez tried to play back, but a lot of traffic there, cleared away by Highland up to midfield. Janke on for East. As this ball sent ahead, nobody there for the Leopards. Deflected, nice job by Rodriguez. Unable to keep that ball in play. Approaching our 25th minute. Is that ball thrown in and out of play? So I guess never in play. Up for Janke. Thrown in to Jiba. That ball step in front of Rodriguez. Is Highland able to play it out? Cardenas. Little stutter step there. There's a ball up for Janke. Janke trying to get around the edge, and a nice play made there by Hoffman to play it out. East will have the corner. Jiba will try again. Edmundo able to head it, but Roybal able to gather it before Dylan could. Thrown out to Estrada. Nice idea trying to get up ahead with Ray, but was shut down. And now drop back to Nava. Lopez plays it back. Got to be careful. Ray was lingering there for Highland. Mitchell looking ahead for Newberger. Max tried to touch it inside off of Estrada. Jiba. Played to Middleton. Nice stretch there. Able to keep that possession for East. Edmundo tried for Jiba, broken up by Thomas, but Edmundo gets it back. Jiba tried to play ahead for Newberger. Jiba still with it here. And they're cleared away by Highland. Mitchell. Middleton able to recover. Drops it back with his defense. Middleton. Again, there's Ray. As Wolf gives it away. Rodriguez coming up before Ray can gather. Rodriguez able to fight through one challenge from Henderson. Middleton will keep it here with his back line. Mitchell for Newberger. For Jiba. Wow, how about Jiba stretching back to get that? Ryan Jiba, the shot inside the goal. Ryan Jiba scoring here in the 28th minute. It's 3-0 East. Nice work by East. Just patiently working that ball up the pitch. And an impressive play by Jiba, who had to really reach back to gather that pass and was able to keep the possession and the run, and then able to finish past Roybal to make it 3-0. Edmundo Rodriguez with the roller that reaches the Highland keep. As Mitchell heads that up to Edmundo at midfield. Cardenas comes near side. Mitchell. Mitchell. A ball ahead for Newberger up the line. Mitchell running. Newberger. Estrada coming over. Great play there by Javier Estrada to clear it away. As Rodriguez will play that over now. Had a good look at the physicality that comes in this sport. A lot of people think soccer is soft, and you saw right there the battle between Ray and Rodriguez. Middleton. As Cardenas coming near side now to Mitchell. That ball nearly ended up with Jiba. Boy, good idea. Tried to pass it over. Now we'll get through. Janke, the shot. Lucas Janke in the 30th minute makes it 4-0 East. Lucas Janke with his first goal of the season. The assist credited to Jiba. Able to find old number 15 in the 30th minute, and East with a decisive lead here late in our first half. As drop back to Rodriguez. That ball turned over. Here's Little with it. Christopher Little, boy, stepped right on top of the ball and gave it away. Speaking of giveaway, nice job coming up there by Jacob Kerr as he sends it right back, but this ball offside. Jiba wide. That ball lost. Here's Swenson with it far side for the Rams. Some patience here as he chips the ball ahead for Christopher Little. Broken up by Rodriguez. Janke marked by Estrada, who now will return to his defensive position. Middleton back with Rodriguez. Molina, ball ahead for Flores, has Janke in the box. Now Molina with a nice run. Flores, and good work there by Kerr to shut it down. Ryan Jiba. That ball made it through, deflected, just wide of the goal. Roybal's kick goes out of bounds. Jiba touches back here for Mitchell as he'll drop it back to Rodriguez. Middleton. Looking ahead, Jiba, Roybal coming out. Jiba able to touch it past. Keeps that ball in. Tries to center. That ball still loose and finally broken up as Hoffman possessing and playing ahead for Thomas. Mitchell able to challenge and win it. Speaking of, there's Hoffman to take it right back and clear. Good work by Highland on that one, not conceding the goal as it looked like a great opportunity. This ball will roll through. Roybal able to handle it. It's tough as a keep to know whether to come out or stay back, and Roybal made the call. Jiba was able to touch it around him. That ball got so deep, wasn't able to find a teammate to complete the play. As that ball chested down by Estrada. Stepped in front of by Rodriguez. As Jiba. Boy, I thought he may have gotten tripped up. Jiba able to regather his feet. Still with it. Jiba, the center. And broken up by Hoffman, then cleared away by Thomas. Molina tries to play back for Rodriguez. Nice job that time from Sam Kerr. Sacrificing to break that up. Wide with Swenson. It's through 35 minutes. 4-0 East. Skinlow coming on for the Leopards. Had a substitution for Highland as well, number 5. Don't have a 5 on our roster. We'll try to get that for you. As Rodriguez able to get it with Middleton. A nice stretch there, but not enough to get it to Mitchell as Highland takes the possession. Thomas tried to play back to Estrada. That chip, just a step in front of Little. Back with Rodriguez. Nice challenge there by Estrada, but Highland's still able to come away with it as Jiba plays ahead for Skinlow. Up for Flores. Martin to Molina. Skinlow, the one-timer. What a save by Roybal. Boy, it's been a tough year for Highland, but that's one of those plays that you'll remember the rest of the year. Max Roybal, a fantastic save. As Jiba will take this corner, plays it low for Skinlow, back for Ryan. Service, backside, no one there. And cleared away by Hoffman. No, Rodriguez able to step in front and break it up. Fletcher looking for the shot. Off the crossbar. As Estrada able to bring that out. And now looking ahead for Little. This play onside. Highland trying to fill runs, and this ball well over the top. As Middleton able to possess for East. Great job by Little staying on, but sent that ball long. As We wrapping up our 38th minute here, almost out of time updates for this first half. That ball played wide, and Wolf won't be able to track it down. Fletcher with Middleton, pressure from behind. Middleton able to recognize it. Nice chip there by Jiba as Molina trying to shield off the defensive Hoffman. Middleton trying to connect with Flores on a run, but broken up on the play by Stoddard. Rodriguez. Middleton chipping ahead. Flores has Jiba with him. Jiba in the box, plays back to Martin. Martin the shot, another save. Boy, we're going to credit the save. I'm not sure if that hit the save or the post, but either way, able to be kept out of the back of the goal. It might have hit the post. It came off so sharply and then sent to Estrada, but wasn't in positioning left, and Highland gives it away. Fletcher. Looking up for Molina. As Hoffman again there trying to fend him off. Couldn't clear as it's deflected. And that's the half. We'll end on that note. 4-0 Leopards leading at Highland. Start of the second half, a change in net for the Highland Rams. Ben Height now the keep for Highland in this second half. And in fairness, I know Highland gave up 4 goals, but not necessarily an indication of Royball's play. The keeping situation for Highland has gone back and forth in splitting time here today between Height and Royball. As this ball sent in by Swenson, headed out as Estrada following up. Crisp shot from Javi Estrada on frame. And Nava able to deal with it as he rolls it out to Cardenas. Estrada coming up, and the foul, I believe the foul here, yes. Estrada will take this kick for Highland. He had a real nice match in that first match. Presented some real challenges. This ball unable to be sent into a playable position. It'll be a kick here from the 6 for East. Come on, Highland. Cardenas. Serving, boy, pressure being put on quickly. As Hoffman finds it with him, we'll drop it back to Jake Kerr. Swenson, pressure from Moya. It will be cleared up. Skinlow plays wide, but broken up by Estrada, who's got a real jump in his step here in this second half. Estrada, a ball ahead, trying to get it for Jack Thomas, and that ball chipped around, but right to Nava. Great response out of the half for the Highland Rams. Some good pressure and opportunities being put on. East been up to the task to keep this a 0 on the scoreboard for Highland as Rodriguez plays wide here with Hammond. Skinlow, Jiba just dying to put a run on. Cut off by Hoffman. Jiba sticking with it and then cleared and deflected out off of Flores for a Highland throw. Thrown in with Kerr. This ball centered in front of Flores. Flores with a nice tackle, but that ball out off of him. Little. Boy, right through the legs, but Flores there with support. Skinlow plays for Molina. That ball chested down by Henderson. Jacob Vincent able to recover for East. Right now has the game winner. Scored the first goal of the match. Vincent did. Molina through to Flores. Flores a shot, and that is shy of the post and out of play. Height will play with Hoffman. Swenson, as Moya came up quickly. That ball right through the legs as Henderson able to chip it up ahead to Nava. Hammond had to wait for that one to get to him. Jiba at midfield. Nice play by Stoddard, who's also had a good match for the Rams today. This ball ahead. Thomas trying to get there. I don't think he did. No, he did not. It'll be a kick from the 6 for East. Played into Moya. Past our 45th minute. 4-0, still the advantage for East. Jiba plays it back up the line for Rodriguez, but that played out defensively by Jacob Kerr. Jiba able to keep his feet through the contact. He's trying to head, I think, for Skinlow, but cleared out by the defense of the Rams, Reese Hoffman in particular. As Vincent able to retreat across the midline, now will play up for Flores. Flores trying to work around Hoffman. Flores into the box. Hoffman with the tackle. Flores, a roller that is wide. It was in front of Skinlow, wide of the post, and out of play. This ball coming near side and headed out of play. Moya thrown in quickly, back with Cardenas. Ahead for Flores. Chipped away by Hoffman, but he's still with the possession. Moya will play to Vincent. This ball through the middle, and now played wide with Hammond. Hammond still with it. Got to stop the ball, and that deflected by Little. Didn't make it through. Vincent, nice little stutter there. Vincent, the shot is wide and out of play. In play from Height. Thomas trying to put the pressure on. This ball chipped ahead for Thomas. Nice little drop there. Played to the middle. Have a man wide, but that ball not able to make it through to Swenson. Boy, he was unmarked. Little. Nice step there by Rodriguez to play it out. Little thrown in quickly to Swenson. Challenged by Flores, who won it. Skinlow looking for Jiba on a run. This ball just dropped over the head of Kerr. Jiba and Kerr. Nice resilience there to poke it away. Thrown in to Vincent. Challenged by May and out. Jiba to center, and that was over the head of Flores. He tried to regain his feet, but lost him in the process. As Swenson looking for a ball ahead for Thomas. Cardenas able to track it the entire way. Thomas has it. Thomas trying to fight through traffic, and that ball won by Rodriguez. Advantage ruled here. As broken up, and Little able to fend off Rodriguez there. We just took a couple of tough hits, one awarded advantage, and that one ruled no whistle. Played wide for Estrada. Estrada showing patience. Nice recovery by Hammond, able to challenge it. Estrada receives it back from May. Trying to switch it over. Swenson, can he keep this ball in play? Yes, he will. Has Little. Little, a shot. And nice play by Nava to punch that one down. We continue to talk about resilience and a great effort coming out. Another scoring opportunity for Highland here in the second half as we wrap up our 50th minute. And Little with a real nice shot. Nava had a great read on it the entire way. But a good job of patience by Estrada, Swenson, Little to get that for the Rams. Edmundo Rodriguez on, Max Newberger on for the Leopards. Estrada trying to get that one around Jiba. And it is up with May. May, a ball over the top for Little. Nava trying to retreat quickly. Little looking for a play to the middle. That ball rolling through. Excuse me, that was Thomas who was trying to get a ball out for Little on the run, but it made its way through, and now East looking to counter. Skinlow had to slow up just a step to stay on side, and that hesitation prevented what would have been a one-on-one opportunity. Taken away by Edmundo Rodriguez. I thought Edmundo forced to the ground there. Hand hit the ball. It's either got to be a handball or a foul. We're playing on here. As this ball dropped back to Nava, he has to get rid of it quickly as Thomas was putting the pressure on. Drop for Vincent, ball ahead for Jiba, but this is outside. Ryan Jiba trying to track it down. This play staying on. They center to Skinlow. Skinlow sizing up a shot, and the roller handled by Height.
Go Highland, go!
Swenson. Placed a little. Skinlow trying to put the pressure on. This ball rolling through ahead for Sam Kerr. Up for Thomas, but that ball just in front of Jack as Nava will gather it. Thrown back in here to Vincent as he plays this wide to the East bench. Cardenas able to clear this down. And the man with the last say is Reese Hoffman, who absolutely bombs us down and out of play. 55th minute. That's the foul here on Rodriguez, the ball in the air. Hoffman. Oh, and Jack Thomas got the head on it, just sent it high over the crossbar. Boy, what a kick from Hoffman and Thomas. A fantastic job getting that in the air. Just a tad high as this ball chipped out off of East. Hahn has come on for Highland. Newberger with the pressure there. There's Hahn with it here, plays to Hoffman. Hoffman with the ball up the line for Swenson. Tried to touch that around Cardenas. Cardenas solid defensively here. A nice play by Cardenas as he'll get the clear ahead with Lopez. Little able to fend him off. Moya, step around. He's able to get it ahead with Newberger. Max looking for a run from Jiba up the line. Jiba trying to track it down. He'll get there, marked by Jake Kerr. Jiba for service, headed up. Backside, and that's in the back of the net. Edmundo Rodriguez able to finish for East in the 57th minute, 5-0. Unofficially, the first goal of the year for Edmundo Rodriguez, coming here on a great ball from Jiba that he's able to finish backside as Newberger has that one deflected out off of Hoffman. Thrown in for Lopez. Now Moya. As Vincent was planning on that ball rolling through, Little was there, but Vincent able to regather. He'll pass this back to Hammond. Skinlow. A chip ahead for Lopez. And that ball loose and cleared out of the box by Kerr. Vincent. Wide with Hammond. Skinlow looking for a strike, and Jackson Skinlow sends that long and out of the park. Played back to Hoffman. Jiba putting the pressure on as he tries to switch it here over with Kwok. Kerr. Vincent. And a hold right there. And this is going to draw a card. Sam Kerr going to get booked here in the 59th. 60th minute, Cardenas will take this kick for East. It's a low ball, Little able to head it out. Edmundo giving chase, but cleared away by Highland is Thomas with it now. Has a big run from Hahn. Hahn trying to get there. Moya will drop it to Nava. Nava makes a sliding play. Wow, that close. Boy, great get up there by Hahn. Was nearly able to squeak that around Nava. Would have had a wide open net. Hammond chipping over the top for Skinlow. Has Newberger in the middle. Also Jiba with a run in the box. Jiba coming back. Leaves it. Lopez the strike. And deflected by Hoffman. Edmundo Rodriguez thought about firing it. Instead, he'll try to play this wide to Hammond. Nice touch over to Skinlow. Vincent has Moya wide. Chip into the box, and that will roll to Height. Out of the air from Moya as Jiba able to retreat back, but that ball can't be settled for East. Vincent with the deflection and the recovery as he'll drop back to Rodriguez here. Hammond. Ball ahead for Newberger. Nice work defensively, but that off the leg of Kwok as he plays it out. Mitchell to throw in here. Edmundo plays back for Skinlow. Nice challenge there. Estrada able to win it. Again, that ball deflected, unable to be cleared. Edmundo has it. Estrada, nice job cutting that off before Newberger could gather, but that clear goes right to Middleton. Poked away momentarily by May. Newberger plays again wide for Edmundo, but beyond him, out of play. This ball cleared out by Stoddard. As Rodriguez able to play to the middle with Cardenas as Highland tries to put some pressure on. Lopez in the midfield trying to work around Little. This ball ahead for Newberger. Newberger has Janke backside, crosses over, and Height able to make the stop. Great play and positioning by Ben Height. Couldn't tell if that was a centering or a shot from Newberger, but Height able to read it and make a nice play. Keeping it 5-0 here. It's Little looking ahead for Thomas over his head. Fletcher able to send it up with Janke. Boy, got to be careful. Hoffman was coming on hard. Janke gets the ball ahead for Lopez, but cleared away by Kerr. Thomas. That ball tried to be left by May. As Thomas with the tackle there, this ball rolling out. Rodriguez. Lopez chips it to Edmundo. Up for Newberger, but there was Kerr to play it out for Highland defensively. Rodriguez. Wide for Newberger. Max in the box. Tried for Janke again. Janke able to track it down. Has Lopez. Fletcher coming up in support. Middleton. A shot here that Height will let roll wide. Middleton able to settle it, plays to Mitchell. Height calls off the play from Kerr and able to gather. Cardenas trying to work around Hahn. Lopez. Good challenge there from Sam Kerr. The pressure and the whistle here on Lopez. Past our 65th. It'll be Hoffman delivered a great ball last time he took a shot from this near position. Is that one sent over the crossbar and out of play? Cardenas. Mitchell. This ball ahead for Newberger and played out by Kerr. Edmundo. As this ball back to Rodriguez at midfield. On, back with Hoffman. Boy, hard challenge. As Rodriguez to Lopez tried to, this ball making it through. Newberger, the shot, Max Newberger. Scoring in the 68th, 6-0. Things getting physical. Janke came flying into Hoffman after he tried to clear that. There's been some talk between the two before that and after that, and fans none too appreciative as Newberger again in the box, leaves it for Rodriguez, and this off the side of his foot wide. Janke tracking it down in the corner. Newberger, top of the box. Cardenas has it, deflected by Hoffman as that shot didn't make its way through. Middleton plays back ahead. Janke. Janke still with it here as he plays to the middle. Middleton is in our 70th minute. Rodriguez with it. Newberger is trying to touch that to Janke. Swenson stretched out, but played it out. Newberger from the corner. This ball ricocheting. And it is, so I thought Highland was going to get there. I thought it was Henderson that was going to win it out. Instead, it is he still possessing. Fletcher with a chip for Flores, but that beyond him. Height able to catch it out of the air easily. That's his kick. Tracked by Wolf. Newberger able to get around. Newberger centered, deflected in the box, loose, and deflected on the shot from Flores as it will be a corner for East. Carter Olson and Wyatt Hardesty on for the Leopards here, late in regulation. As this ball into the box and cleared out by Kerr. Middleton. Nice play defensively by Hahn. And now Ross tried to clear it up, but broken up by East. Over the top, Flores trying to get there. That ball loose. Flores tried to go from a no-look shot, and it got deflected, slowed up enough for Height. As he'll clear this down. Hahn giving chase for Highland. Wolf trying to defend. Hahn as that ball rolled out. Olsen will head it up with Rodriguez. Flores. Read well and cleared by Kerr. Estrada has that taken away by Middleton as he plays wide with Mitchell. Mitchell up the line. Rodriguez to Lopez. And Little is down. Boy, he is rolling in pain as Flores has it. Flores and Height able to punch that down and gather, and now we'll get a stoppage as Little's trying to walk it off. Hoffman. Stoddard plays it ahead. Henderson there, but had it taken away. It's preparing to enter our 75th minute. A ball intended up the line for Flores, the back of Stoddard, breaking it up. As Middleton tries to draw Pond, giving chase there, but it'll be played up by Hardesty. As Lopez with it will play wide to Mitchell. Mitchell again leading the charge here for Flores. That ball will hop through and we'll have a dangerous play here in the box. Flores on the attempted high kick. In play from height. Thomas, that ball deflected out. A lot of subs for East. We won't get to them all. As that ball played out by Perry. Estrada receives the throw in. Hardesty. Back to Nava. East to throw in. Rodriguez. This ball finds a way through to Rex Bell. Bell looking ahead for Olsen, and again, Height able to handle that. As he throws it out quickly here right in front of you to Jace Swenson. Went out with cramp earlier. Good to see Swenson back in as Hardesty able to get there and play that away into the corner before Wolf will play it out of the corner. Swenson able to break it up. This is Johansson. Able to clear that over. Now Mitchell with some space in front of him. Entering our 78th minute, so for this purpose, no more time updates in the match. This ball ahead, onside. That ball through. A one-timer in Height with a nice stop. Rex Bell on that backside had a good look, and Ben Height up to the task. Is Hardesty able to check that down for East. Looking ahead, Hoffman able to head it near side, but goes right to the Leopards. Is Guerrero with it. Marked by Swenson as he drops with Hardesty. Wide here, Mitchell trying to keep that ball in, cannot. Thomas, as Nava able to catch it. Julio Nava in line for his second shutout of the season. Still some work to do. Highland trying to get on the board. Scored in that first match and would love to get one late here as this ball touched back to Nava. Estrada putting the pressure on. Bell tries to play wide. Thomas stepped in front of it, but couldn't gather the possession. Thomas plays ahead to the middle. Hoffman to throw in, will do so to Little. Guerrero. Tried to play ball ahead for Olsen. That escorted. No, that's still in play. Excuse me, it was out. There's the final whistle. The East Leopards come on the road, get an impressive 6-0 victory over the Highland Rams. Mentioned that first match at East, they had 2 quick goals. They did the same here today. 2 goals in the first 6 minutes and 6 goals from 6 different players. Vincent, Rodriguez, Jiba, Janke, Edmundo Rodriguez, and Max Newberger all in the scoring column today for the East Leopards, who, with those points, clinch at least an opportunity for a play-in game, at least a tie for the number 4 seed out of this Region 6. The East Leopards victorious over Highland 6-0. Our man of the match, let's give it to a young man who scored his first goal of the season and the game winner today. Jacob Vincent, congratulations to him on being our man of the match. Again, the East Leopards 6-0 victorious over their rival, the Highland Rams. For Tino Psyche, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on High School Rewind.